Paulie here, out here in the little shop. It's a tale. I'm going to talk about the Onan. It's a tale of 3 engines now. 3. Started out with the one that came out of the Craftsman FF20. I got it started. Had some stuck valves, and when I went to take it apart, bolts started breaking off inside the block. Okay, I did get another donor engine from the crash test dummy himself, and that engine, I put it together. I put new rings in it, got it all together. Something weird, as you've seen in the last video, I had a little bit of binding. Well, good man, very good man, Thomas Skagen of Port Orchard came over last week, and he brought another Onan engine with him. We'll get more into that engine here in a minute. But I said, hey, look, I'm going to jump this one with the new rings, engine 2, and man, put your eyes on it. Tell me if you see something weird. Sure enough, I turn it over. He's seen, you know, the crankshaft sticks out of the front of the engine. Depends how you look at the engine, right? But it sticks out on both sides. And he's looking at it, and he goes, "Your crankshaft is bent." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I look at it, turn it over again. I'm like, "You're right." Big shout out to him. Even more so because he brought me another Onan engine, and I'm not tearing that one down. Actually, you'll see here in a minute what I've done. But this one is not a B48G. It is a 20 horse, and it is a P220G Onan engine from a later model Sears Craftsman mower. Amazing, amazing. I can get 3 Onan engines and not pay a cent for them. But I think this one's going to be the ticket. And yeah, I got my dirty hat on right now. But I'm going to show you guys a little bit of stuff on it, and man, wish me the best, because this has been a fun nightmare. Alright, so I put this engine together, and just a little fun here, I'm going to show you. I had the crash test dummy Tyler come over and set the engine in the engine bay, which it's always a pleasure to have good man Tyler come over. And okay, I got the crash test dummy here. He's gonna actually put the engine onto the FF20. Thanks, Tyler, appreciate it. Anytime. If you need help, let me know. Look at that horse. What a note. Cool. Yeah, that's good. Great. Cool.
All lined up.
Thank you. So, this is the Onan P220G, courtesy of Thomas Skagen. I'm very grateful. If he did not bring me this engine, this project with the Onan would be dead. Well, maybe not dead, because I could still pull the crank out the other original Onan and put it into the one Tyler gave me. Are you following me? This thing has electronic ignition, and I'm very happy about it. The Onan P220G. This is the original engine from the B48G. A lot of some original stuff, I should say, not a lot. The drain tube from the B48G is down there. Only thing I'm kind of concerned about is, you know, these little holes, what connected in front of here. Probably another shroud, and I'll probably take the one from the B48G and modify it to fit on there, because this side, this pipe going across is going to be gone. Cutting it, and it's going to stick out through the front grill as expected. I'm wiring hell. So I've got some wiring to figure out, and I'll manage. It's all about just tracing things out, and I'll do that. The air cleaner does sit on that carburetor, since it is from this carburetor, but this it's not the same. The one going to that thing's not the same. Now I wanted to put the original cooling, you know, cover over this engine from the B48G onto this one, but this thing's in the way. On 48G it sticks out more. Things that are not. It's easier to just go with this. Cut the pipe, because the exhaust is shaped different. That's why the cooling shroud is shaped different. This thing's going to be running pretty soon. Very, very soon. I was hoping to have been running today, but yeah, this is from a later model Craftsman, but fuel line's not hooked up yet. Very excited, very optimistic. It will happen. Mark my word. If I could go buy me a brand new rebuilt Onan, it's going to happen. Got the battery sitting in there finally again. I had this FF20 sitting outside with a couple tarps over it. Maybe one tarp, I don't know. But got the battery in there charging. There's the air cleaner. I'm going to have to paint the inside of that thing because it's crusty. But yeah. Really optimistic. And I hope you guys are all optimistic for me. And all I got to do really is just wire it. The engine mount's got to be bolted to the machine. It's not right now. And the drive shaft has to be mounted to the back side. And speaking of the drive shaft, the flywheel cover is from the B48G, because, as well as the flywheel, because it won't match up to the drive shaft if I didn't use that one. So there's a little bit of gap in that cooling shroud and the flywheel with the flywheel screen on it. I don't think it's going to be much of a difference or much of a problem. Alright folks, I'm Paulie. God bless you. Till next time.